Bitcoin hit 76K resistance and now is trying to use 74K as support. Are we finally going to see the rally to 80K and above, or is this just another bull trap? Let's find out. Welcome back to FlexCandle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Right now it's about 4:50 p.m. Eastern time and the price of Bitcoin is currently at 74,190. And before we do the top-down analysis, I want to go over this winning trade. I gave you guys this last week basically, and I said we have a flag here with the measure move taking us to about 75,600. Let's call it. I gave you guys this entry a little bit above 71K. Not only did we hit the exact measure move, but we went up as high as $76,038, almost a $5,000 move. So congratulations on whoever took this trade. This is a big win for the FlexCandle community. I'm going to start off here with the weekly chart. The weekly chart is looking good. It looks like we have a double bottom here. Right now, the 21 moving average is at 78,315. We just got above 76K briefly. Like I told you guys, we were going to see some rejection there, and we did get rejected at 76K. Hopefully we could use 74K as the support now. If we lose 74K, that's going to become resistance again. But right now, so far, we are at the neckline, and if we get the measure move to this double bottom, this could possibly take us to about 88K. It's showing here it wants to take you at least to the 100 moving average. That's basically 87,677. So this is what we're looking for if we are bullish on Bitcoin, and now this bear flag would get negated temporarily. We could always fall back, get rejected from there, get back into it, and then eventually fall down. But right now we are starting to negate the bear flag. It's not fully confirmed yet for me until we get above the 21 moving average with strength. Now we head over to the 4-day chart. We see that we did get above the 21 moving average. This candle closes in the next 3 hours and 9 minutes. If we could close above this 21 moving average, then our next stop here is going to be towards this 200 moving average at 84,735. So everything is showing us we should be getting above 80K, but we need to get past that 76K resistance. We touched it and we got rejected. That's not getting through it just yet, but this will be the first step. We have to close this candle above the 21 moving average. Take a look at the 2-day chart. We see that the stochastics are getting a little bit toppy, but we could still definitely drag here for a while, kind of like how we did here, even like how we did here. See that the RSI is pointing up. Right now we have a green engulfing candle. We got rejected off this 50 moving average, but right now this candle closes in the next 3 hours. If we could close like this, again, we'll be above the 21 moving average. This is going to be big for the bulls. On the daily chart, stochastics are getting toppy here now, but if we zoom in, we could kind of see maybe we're going to get another curve back up, and this is what we're going to need to break through this resistance of this 100 moving average. If we could break above this 100 moving average and close candles above this, the 200 moving average is right there. You can see the big gap here in the VRVP. That's at 87,540. I've always told you guys that usually in a bear market, we do go back to test the 200 moving average on the daily. We also usually go back to test the 50 moving average on the weekly, even if we get rejected. So this is in play here for it to happen, but we need to get above this resistance of the 100 moving average. Now the 22-hour chart, this is looking prime like we should do it. The stochastics are pointing up and we're touching the 200 moving average at the moment. This candle closes in the next hour and 7 minutes. Again, we got rejection, but at least we did fly up to the 200 moving average on the 22-hour chart. I was telling you guys from the 12-hour chart, usually when we're this close to the 200 moving average, we get up to it. Here we got rejected, and I told you guys we need to bounce off the 21 moving average. If we could bounce off of it, we could hit the 200, and that's exactly what we did. Now we're getting some rejection, but we do have more room in the stochastics here. I think that this time around we probably are going to get above this 200 moving average. I could see us maybe flagging here sideways for a little bit, and maybe sometime from here to next week we could get above this 200 moving average. Head over to the 8-hour chart. Stochastics getting toppy. Again, we could roll over, but we're well above the 21, above the 200 moving average. Worst case scenario, we come back and test the 21 moving average. As long as we could hold that as support, we could continue going up from there. 4-hour chart, this is where I gave you guys this flag with the exact measure move. Now remember, I told you guys once we rolled over, this is why I like to take profits even if it's halfway, because think about it, you could have made profits here. This would have came back down. If you would have gotten back in because you believe that the rest of the move is going to happen, then you would have gotten paid twice basically for the same move. Now it did look a little dangerous. This looked like it could have been multiple different variations of a head and shoulder pattern, but I gave you guys the guide that said if we could get above these tweezer tops, that would negate the head and shoulder pattern. Then look, we exactly did that. Now we got new tweezer tops up here. Could this ultimately be another head and shoulder pattern where this is left shoulder, now this is the head, and then we could do another right shoulder? I mean, anything is possible, but right now it's looking good. We're above the 21 moving average, above the 200 moving average. On the 1-hour chart, stochastics are low. We could still drag here for a little bit. We're starting to lose the 21 moving average, but I mean, we did make a a big run in the past few days. Ever since we bounced off this 200 moving average a day or two ago, we've been able to make this whole move here. So right now it looks like we're doing kind of like a falling wedge. I wouldn't be surprised if we go and test maybe this 50 moving average. We have to hold this 200 moving average right now. This is our make or break it. That's currently at 71,704. We shouldn't even be losing 74k. We need to go sideways and hold it here so we could continue going up. And on the 15-minute chart, stochastics are indecisive here. We could roll over, we could go up. We did lose a 21. This kind of looks like it's headed for the 200 moving average. That's at 72,854. I wouldn't really like that. I wouldn't mind it as long as we could move back up. But look at the VRVP. We also have a gap here. So if we lose this, we could fall easily to 73k. We lose that, we could fall easily back below to 72k. So we kind of just want to go sideways here and see if we can make it back above the 21 moving average. Right now, guys, I would have to say that I am bullish on Bitcoin for the short term. I could see us making a move to 80k. I still need to get convinced that we will be breaking the resistance of 76k. So until we do that, I can't go super in yet, but things are getting better. Levels to hold 74k, we lose that. You definitely need to hold 70k. But if we start losing 73, 72k, even if we get to 70, things start to get a little weak. So as we go hold 74k, I think we will blast through 76k resistance, and we'll probably see 80k shortly after that. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.